Hello and welcome to the DADCast. If you'd like to follow us live, you can find us at twitch.tv/dadcastofficial, or you can send us in fan questions at officialdadcast@gmail.com. In addition, you can find us on the DADCast YouTube channel. Just search DADCast and look for the familiar red microphone. And if you'd like to download the DADCast, you can find us at weeklydadcast.podbean.com. That's weeklydadcast.podbean.com. And with that out of the way, I'd like to say welcome everybody to the DADCast. It's streaming live from Twitch to your ears and brains. I'm your host James, and we have our two guests today, Claude and George, whom I never confuse ever at all. How you guys doing today?
Yes. So many things came through my mind. I was gonna scream in the middle of that pre-roll when you messed up, and then I was hoping George would be on the same wavelength where like neither of us talk when you try to introduce us.
Oh fuck! Okay, that would have been
That
good.
came to mind midway through. I didn't even have the time to signal you for that. This makes you look like a crazy person talking to nobody.
What?
He's like, I'd like to introduce my two black friends. Just hear nothing.
It's like, guys.
Guys.
That would have been good.
We'll just move directly on to weeks. Claude, how was your week?
My week was all right. Reason I wasn't here last week was because I was watching the Tyson Fury fight, which sucked. I hated it. It was not a good fight.
Why?
So it was his comeback after 2 years. Tyson Fury was the former. God, I'm gonna get which I don't remember the third one. It was WBO, IBF, and God, I cannot remember the last
BBW.
belt.
It was the BBW.
Sure, why not? But yeah, he had 3 heavyweight titles. Then he got fell into depression, did coke, all that stuff. He cleaned up after 2 years, and he had his first match back. And it was against a guy who I had never heard of, but apparently had a decent number of wins in the cruiserweight division. They were all like laughing and smiling the whole time. These fools, they kissed each other on the mouth.
Wait,
like
what?
when the fight starts. Yeah. So the thing about Tyson Fury that people like is he's very entertaining. He'll goof around half the fight, but he can knock you out. He's not known for knockouts, but he can. And he typically wins by points, but he's very entertaining. Like, he'll be like dancing around the ring, like putting his hands behind his back, like leaning forward, like just generally like, clowning around, but he has like high level skill.
Okay.
And like he leaned in to do the whole like pretend kiss thing, but then the guy who was fighting leaned in and did it too, so they kissed. And I was like, wow, okay.
Okay.
It was weird half the fight. You could tell he was rusty. There was a fight breaking out in the crowd in the second round, and he just stopped his fight to look at the fight in the middle of the crowd. And the guy fighting him didn't know what to do. He was like, do I fight him? Do I let him watch? What do I do?
What the fuck?
The guy fighting him was terrible. Like, he threw like wild punches every now and then. Half the time he just kind of balled up and ran straight forward because like Tyson Fury's he's tall as shit. I think he's 6'9".
What the fuck?
Yeah, so like fighting Tyson Fury if you're not like 6'5" at least is a problem because you have to throw your punches way high up if you want like a good shot at his face. But yeah, the guy he was fighting, like he caught him with like one strong uppercut in the 4th round, and then he retired. It like meaning like he did not come out for the 5th round. And I was like, wow, he had no serious injury and he retires. I hope that man never gets in a boxing ring for the rest of his life. like if you are actually injured, like, okay, cool, yeah, you just finally retire. But if it's like, nah, man, that shit hurt, I don't want to get hit like that again. And why are you a boxer? Why are you a boxer in the heaviest weight class or second heaviest? Get out of here.
What?
But there was good fights. The Jamal Charlo fight later that night was good.
I want after the fight, or as that other fight in the crowd is breaking out, I want that to become the new title card, and for the Tyson Fury match to just be aborted. It's like,
he would probably agree to that because he would think it was fun.
That's great.
Yeah, so Tyson Fury's a card.
So did the crowd fight? Did that go the full 15 rounds, or was there a KO? Who did they win by decision?
Rounds. I'm pretty sure they got pulled out by security. It wasn't ever focused on the fight. The fight was in the crowd was in the background, but you could see Tyson Fury stopping his fight to watch.
That's amazing. That's some good shit.
I think in the interview they were like, why did you watch that fight in the crowd? And he was like, it was pretty fucking funny, wasn't it?
So would you say you were furious at the Tyson Fury fight?
You're a fucking whore.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with George on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
So skipping that and the other fights that were that night. Studying more Japanese, that's cool.
Let's talk about
I learned like 5 minutes before this show started that like the workbook I was like prepping myself to get to isn't even what I need. I need the textbook.
Great.
So that was fun to learn.
Thank you for buying me this worthless book, Claude.
Thank you for buying you anything. Shut up.
Don't ask me for anything again.
Yeah, don't ask me for shit. I read a comic called Reborn. Basically what happens is when you die, you're, as the title says, reborn, like in this, I don't know how to call it. It's the closest thing you can get to an American isekai. You're born in another like world. It's like a more fantasy type thing. If you're born good, you're born on this side of the world. If you're born bad, you're on the other side of the world, depending on how you lived your life. So if you're like a scummy shit, like just shitty person, the worse you are, the more powerful you are. Same deal as if you were a really good person. Mm-hmm. And because the main character, this was such a nice person, she's like, hey, no, you're supposed to be top tier. And at first I was like, all right, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. And I kept going. The thing that saved it for me was when it got to the villains. You see them, I believe, at the end of the second issue. Mm-hmm. And there's this one guy, like it was this like cat man. Like they could probably pass him for one of the Thundercats.
Okay.
And he's like, his name was General Frost. And they were like, of course he had like ice powers because I don't know, I guess he was really, really bad. He's like, hey, you knew her in your real life, right? The one who said was destined to beat me? Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah. He's like, what's your relationship to her? And why do you hate her so much? He was like, I was her pet cat. When I was 9 months old, she had my testicles removed. I've never forgiven her for that.
That's good. That's good.
It's super good. And then like she sees him, like when he comes for her and like he wants to kill her, he's like, you don't remember me? I was your cat when you moved into that new apartment. And she was like, Frosty? He was like, it's General Frost. Like Frosty. Yeah, he was like one of the top whatevers. I don't know, the comic's very quickly paced.
What I wanted you to say his origins was that he's so evil because he was the guy that always makes sure that the McDonald's ice cream machine is broken.
No.
Yes.
No,
those are the evilest people. Those people are evil.
I'm pretty sure those are just the McDonald's workers who don't feel like working.
They're still evil. That's evil. Not wanting to work is evil, inherently.
Evil.
There's not too much more to say on that one without like spoiling stuff. It's all right. Like it was written by Mark Millar, which you should know that name because you were messing it up half the time on the last podcast when you were saying Mark Miller. Who like did Mark Miller do something with Kick-Ass? Yes, Mark Millar.
Oh, that guy.
Yes, he wrote Kick-Ass, and then that was made into a movie. Versus you saying, "Hey, isn't there a book based off the movie?" Let me just
no, I didn't say that. I said were the movies based off of comic books.
He also wrote Civil War and Old Man Logan, and is like kind of responsible for why Marvel is the way it is right now. He's very influential and like really good.
He's doing a lot of independent stuff now, but so that was a story from him. As far as his stories go, it's not super high up for me. Like I enjoyed it well enough, but I felt like
the better. Oh, my bad. Go.
I was just saying, like I felt like it's good, but because of how quickly paced it is to get like an entire like that to me was like that story arc probably could have been done in like 12 issues, so you can get it in through you can get a lot more depth into certain characters. Like, I would like to see more General Frost. He did not have much play. But yeah, no, he did it all in 6, so you can get it in the single volume that's out. But whatever, it's his storytelling. He doesn't do a bad job. I just would have liked more of that villain before getting rid of him.
Yeah, Mark is definitely the better of the two Millars in comics. The other one being Frank Millar.
Oh, they're
Frank
related?
Miller is no.
Oh,
there's Frank Miller and Mark Millar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're Frank Miller wrote good stories before. I don't really know how I feel about stories now. I haven't read anything recent from him.
They're kind of bad.
Oh, are they now?
Yeah, he's getting like in that territory of being old and like, like when movie directors or writers get old and they start like still trying to do what they did that makes them famous, but it doesn't have that same oomph to it and it's kind of bad. So like, it's one of those situations.
Washed up is the word.
I wouldn't say washed up because you still see little glimmers of good shit. And he does. I think now he actually has an all right comic book, but it's pretty. Yeah, most of his stuff after Dark Knight Returns and like maybe a couple years after his Daredevil run, it's been really not that great.
Yeah. The last thing I have for my week is that I played the updated version of the Indivisible Backer preview, and oh boy, that game is good. It's good stuff. If you didn't back it, well, I mean, it's far too late. But
yeah, it is. It is too late.
Yeah, they put out an announcement like months ago. They're like, no, we are stopping.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, sorry, you can't give us money anymore. You have to wait. You have to wait till the game's out. Sorry, we're not.
I'm a little upset that they didn't reach like the last tier.
What was it?
Which was multiple endings.
Huh.
Oof.
Really?
Yeah, because if I remember right, I need to look at it again. It was like the first one was I actually don't remember what the first one was. The second one was intro done by Studio Trigger.
Right.
The third one, the one after that, which is which is voice acting for all major characters. And then the final one was multiple endings, and I think like some type of dungeon mode. And they already put out there like, the same deal we did with Skullgirls is once we get enough sales on post-launch content, we'll be looking into putting in the multiple endings. But with the budget we have now, that won't be in the base game.
Right. I imagine the way they'll do multiple endings is probably like based on how many of the characters you get, like your completion rate.
Yeah, they mentioned what their idea was for it, which I actually really liked. It. They said, "Here's what we think we might do with it," which would be like, depending on who you get, whose storylines you complete, and who is in your party when you beat the final boss. And here's the thing that makes me think it's like, all right, this is really cool. They might be doing the Chrono Trigger type thing. It also says when you beat the last boss. So I feel like it's one of those games where like you, with just that line, it makes it seem like, oh yeah, whenever you feel like after a certain point you can fight the last boss. So that's pretty interesting.
Reminds me a little bit of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 when you beat Galactus, depending on what your party actually consists of and who actually gets the final hit. The ending you get is different, only slightly. Reminds me of this.
I mean, I don't know why you didn't just agree on Chrono Trigger, but sure.
I didn't play Chrono Trigger.
Oh, Chrono Trigger is good.
Yeah,
it's great.
I never had a Super Nintendo.
Point.
So
I mean, you can get it on other stuff.
Yeah, I played it on my phone. Yeah. It has a really good phone port.
Yeah, I played it on my PlayStation 3.
I heard the phone port wasn't that good, but all right.
Well, okay, so I had an emulator. I think it was like CD-ROM or something like that.
It's
or Cool ROM or something like that. And I just
got ROM emulator. So you just played the Super Nintendo version.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't have a Super Nintendo.
But once again, that was on my phone. You could do that whenever.
Chrono Trigger is one of those games, much like Final Fantasy VII, where it's like available everywhere, even your toaster.
Even your toaster. By the way, the Elder Scrolls on Alexa thing is real. You can actually do that.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. That's actually kind of cool, I guess. But enough about...
They leaned into the meme so hard, they made it real.
But enough about cool shit. Claude, how was the rest of your week?
That was the rest of my week.
George, how was your week?
It was pretty good and pretty tiring. Fucking had to do a bunch of shit. Went to see not Avengers, fucking Incredibles 2. That was really good.
What is the story about? Like, what is? Who's the villain? Is it Mole Man?
It is. I don't know if y'all care, or Claude, do you care about slight spoilers?
I'd rather watch the movie.
How is knowing who the villain is spoilers?
I know literally nothing. I made sure. I'm like, well, actually, I didn't really care enough to watch any of the footage on it because I was like, I already know I'm gonna watch it. Would you say it was worth the 15-year, however long wait?
I don't know about that. Like, it's hard to gauge that movie.
Does he ever get his super suit?
He does get the super suit.
He gets it in the first movie.
He does.
But does he ever find his super suit?
James, he gets it the first time he says that line.
Does he?
And then he violently beats his wife because she hid the super suit.
Wait.
Because goddamn it, he's a superhero and he has a job to do.
So I'm gonna waste time beating my wife instead of going out to save people.
Exactly. But yeah, saw Incredibles 2 was very good. First time, like, you hear the memes of people saying, don't bring your children to the theater because, like, y'all know the memes and shit about, like, people saying, don't bring your fucking kids to see Incredibles 2.
It's not for them.
Yeah, right? Fucking this shitty ass couple brought their actual small baby to the theater and it was crying for, like, a good portion of the movie. Fuck those people. Fuck those people especially.
That's when you gotta just be a shit at that point and be like, go to the people who run and be like, yo, someone's in there with a crying child. Can you get them out? And then you refund your ticket and then get it again and then go see it again.
Honestly, what you should do is you should just choke out the child in the theater. Just put your hands around its neck. Yeah, put your hands around its neck and just squeeze until it stops breathing.
Just
and then squeeze a little bit harder until you hear like a little crack, and then you're good, and then you can stop.
Okay.
And then the baby will never cry again.
Is that how you handle crying babies, James?
It is.
I thought his parents used to put him to sleep.
Yep.
That's why he's all fucked up like that.
Yep, you got it.
They just kept till they heard the crack. It never worked.
I do find those memes about like don't take your kids to see Incredibles 2 is like super dumb though.
I mean,
I feel like you shouldn't take your kids to see like literally anything until they're an age where they will not just cry.
But that's not what those memes meant. It just meant don't bring your kids. Only millennials that watch the original Incredibles 1 should go see this movie. That's what it is.
Like, I mean, I saw the same dumb thing when Pokemon Go came out, and their servers were basically running off of potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And like it was because it was constantly crashing. I saw like a couple people I knew who were like, "Hey, all you little kids," even though I wouldn't imagine they would have any little kids on their Facebook. Mm-hmm. Like, "Hey, all you little kids, stop playing Pokemon Go. This wasn't for your generation. This was for ours." I'm like, God,
so stupid.
Kill yourself. Yeah,
you're not their fucking demographic. Stop.
No, it's fine. It's my thing. You can't have it.
Actual gatekeeping for a children's video game.
No, when I die, so does the franchise. Oh wait, it's already dead. No, but yeah, fuck those people. Fuck people who bring children. Fuck people who bring babies into theaters.
You know what? Fuck people. Human genocide win. When
did you really feel a need to get that out of your system, or like?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
I did.
Okay. I'm glad you got that out of your system.
I did.
So yeah, Incredibles 2 was good. I also apparently am gonna need to buy another PlayStation 4 because the one that I have now is like shitting itself. Because like it would do the little thing where it would you know when your PlayStation would do the blue light thing?
Mm-hmm.
You mean being on?
No, that's when it's white. When it's blue, I think that's like it's not rest mode. It's like I forgot what mode it is. Yeah, rest mode's orange, but blue, I forgot what it was.
Was that low power or something?
Maybe.
I don't even know. So like it just blue lights, and then like I wait a while and it won't do anything, so I have to turn it off. But I can't turn it off via my controller because it's not necessarily on. So I have to unplug it, then plug it back in. And yeah, no, I'm not about to do that. So I gotta fucking.
Why didn't you just memorize the exact number of times you had to push certain buttons in order to turn it off via the menu? That's what I used to do all the time with my Xbox. It's just like I would turn the TV off, and I would toss the remote, and then I would just input them. I memorized the exact number of times I have to push down and A in order to turn off my Xbox.
It's not that simple with PlayStation 4.
Except it's super fucking simple.
Okay, well, feel free to do it. Feel free to come over and do it.
I will. Out of spite.
But yeah. Yeah,
Summer
so I gotta get a
0.2 coming at
you. He does do this, George. And when he gets in, he's like, "You were a fool, let me in your house," and he scurries into the darkness.
I just fade away.
But wait, what does that insinuate? Is he like now in my house forever?
Yeah, he's somewhere. You don't know where he is. He's in there now.
Oh man, no, that's horrifying.
I'm like Aku now from Samurai Jack. I'm just all the shadows.
You just find little bits and pieces
in the walls.
Oh.
You just go around at night. You just find little bits and pieces of like needles with vaccines in them and shit.
You wake up and there's like a dead rat at the foot of your bed.
Oh no!
Just so he constantly reminds you he's there.
Oh, man.
You're in the shower, and when you look at one of the walls, you see there's a hole and an eye looking at you.
And then you just hear vicious masturbation.
No, it wasn't supposed to be like this.
Then when you catch him, he's like, well, objectively, if you think about it, you're in the wrong for catching me masturbating.
Yeah, that's rape. You're being homophobic.
But yeah, fucking. What else did I do this week? I played some Metal Gear. Got to Revolver Ocelot's old ass.
Yeah.
Wait, which Metal Gear?
I think Metal Gear
first
Solid.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid. Yeah.
Okay.
Got to Revolver Ocelot's boss fight. Fuck that guy and his traps. And fuck that guy that's in the middle of the room. Still duct tape. I haven't beat him yet because like I only tried a couple times to beat it. But yeah. Besides that, I saw a great Korean movie called I forgot what it was. It was like Go something.
Ju-won?
It was about a gorilla. What?
No, nothing.
No, it was about a gorilla who could play baseball. And it's the best thing ever. There's like a whole subplot about like a circus because like the gorilla's from a circus. It's like a whole subplot about how like the old guy who owned the circus was like in debt to like the triads, the Chinese triads, and then he dies. And then like the small children who are still left in the circus have to pay off the Chinese triads. So like they sell the gorilla off, but the money's not coming fast enough. So, like, the triads come to the circus, capture the children, and, like, threaten to put them into child sex slavery. It's actually...
This is some Yakuza shit I'm hearing right now.
It's great.
That sounds like a subplot from Yakuza.
Good. And then there's, like, another gorilla there that's actually, like, super mean, and he's, like, a huge shit. But he's, like, super good at... What?
Why Virgil? Why Virgil? Because he'd be the rival gorilla.
Sure. Yeah. The Virgil
of brother, whatever.
It's a rival. Matter. It doesn't matter if he's his brother.
Anyway,
part of why it's so important, you dumb bitch.
No, it's not. The whole Virgil Dante thing is just a red Oni, blue Oni. That's all it is.
You are my brother. We're both badasses. Shut up.
Do you not understand what Virgil and Dante are supposed to be? They're supposed to be the red Oni, blue Oni fucking myth from Japanese mythology. That's all that character trope is red Oni, blue Oni. The fiery, mean-spirited one, and the calm, cool one. That's all that is.
Man, the entire time
Fuck
I'm like,
you, man. Learn like tropes. Talk more about the gorillas,
So them
George.
being brothers has nothing to do with any of that.
No. Talk more about the gorillas, George.
You're a dumb cunt.
There's a fucking gorilla. The main gorilla is good at batting. And the other gorilla, the shitty gorilla, is good at pitching. So, like, the Yakuza or triads try to use him So it's like gorilla. The final game is like gorilla versus gorilla, and like the gorilla throws the ball, and the gorilla hits it, but like it breaks the ball, but it counts as a home run. And then they start fighting, and it's super cool. Trucks are being thrown. Yeah, it's awesome. Like trucks are being thrown, people are being thrown. It's great. It's awesome.
Is this like live action too?
It's live action. It's super great.
What's the name of this now?
It's called. Hold on. Let me look it back up. It's like Go something. Hold up. I got the name.
Gorilla.
Fucking. It is called.
We have to fill the airtime while George looks up this weird ass fucking Korean film.
Fine. Hold on.
No, I know, but I have to fill in the airtime while you do it. I have Claude do this for me all the time.
Just talk about your week, James, and then we'll.
Okay. Was that all you had to your week? Was the gorilla?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. My week mainly consisted of school. My finals are next week. For this half of the summer semester. What else did I do?
It was called Mr. Go, by the way. I found
Mr. Go. Thank you. Mr. Go. Everybody check out Mr. Go in Korean theaters.
Super fucking good.
In Korean theaters.
And it's great. It's great. Hold on. I'm gonna hijack it one last time because it's super good, because at the end they tease that other gorillas also know how to play sports, and then you just see a gorilla playing like football, and he's like knocking down trees and pulling them out of the ground and shit. It's great.
I want like a crossover for like Air Bud, but like in the football one, like
die.
Yeah, like you just see the gorilla like slap the dog's brain out.
Nah, fuck that. Do Air Buddies X Mr. Go. I want to see those puppies get thrown.
Do you want to get those puppers get snuffed?
Yeah.
Pupper snuffs.
But the movie didn't do that well, so I don't think there's gonna be a sequel. But hopefully.
You never know with the Koreans. Those wily Koreans, they're always up to something. So my week was mostly I finished. No, I talked about that last week. Mostly schoolwork, mostly working. I actually got to work this week. It was nice. It was nice being able to make money that I still haven't gotten my paycheck for. What else? Watched E3 with everybody, which we will be talking about in this podcast. Which, by the way, for any of you viewers and listeners out there, you can check that out on the DADCast official YouTube channel. Just search DADCast and look for the familiar red microphone.
Didn't you say that on the pre-roll?
I did. I'm saying it again. You gotta keep the show going all the time. You gotta do it, but you gotta do it well, like me. And I've been playing Death Road to Canada, and that's really fun. I also went to go see Marvel's Avengers Infinity War and Hereditary. I wanted to have the Hereditary spoiler cast, but Claude hasn't seen it, so yeah. I would recommend you see it. It's actually really good. It's been the most.
I'll probably get around to it.
I didn't really like Infinity War all that much. It was eh.
How many of the Marvel movies have you seen?
Most of them.
I thought you hadn't seen that many of them because you didn't really care for it.
No, I've seen most of them. I even saw Thor 2 in theaters.
I don't know what that sentence means.
I went and saw that film in theaters instead of waiting.
No, but you said I even saw that movie in theaters.
Because because Thor 2 is garbage.
There's a lot of hate. Like, I was fine with it.
I really that was the only Marvel movie I actively fell asleep on. It's one of like the only movies I did fall asleep on, actually.
Damn.
Not that good.
No, it's not. Yeah, but I've seen almost all of the Marvel films. The only one I haven't seen the only two I haven't seen are Black Panther and Doctor Strange.
I'm surprised you didn't see Black Panther. Didn't see that coming.
Well, I mean, Black Panther also wasn't that great anyway, so.
You know that for a movie you haven't seen.
Really?
Every review I've seen says.
Every review that movie got fantastic reviews. You're a liar.
Tell that to Red Letter Media and Cosmonaut Variety Hour,
them.
and Your Movie Sucks, and I hate you. What was that? I hate your movie. Yeah.
I hate everything.
I hate everything.
Those guys are super trustworthy. Yep.
Your Movie Sucks, Red Letter Media, Cosmonaut Variety Hour, and I Hate Everything. And
there you go, folks. That's the best thing to know. If you want to know how you'll feel about a movie, don't see it yourself. Just believe. Just believe a small. I don't even know how many subsets, because I've seen nothing but
these jaded old ass men on Red Letter Media that they know everything.
Cosmonaut Variety Hour is a black man, for the record. And
I was talking
age.
about Lead Metter Media.
No, I know.
Okay.
Lead Metter Media.
Because I'll believe you saw a bad review, because all the reviews I saw of the movie were stellar. I saw it on my own, and I really liked that movie. But you're more than welcome to not see a movie and be like, I know it's bad because these groups of people say it's bad.
All the people that I know have similar tastes to me say it's bad. So
your taste is always a thing of like conflict in this group.
It is. It is my curse to bear.
It's my curse to have bad opinions.
Do not ask the sparrow why the eagle flies.
It's not the line. It's why the eagle soars. But
why the eagle soars? Whatever. It's fine. So yeah, I wasn't very big on Infinity War. I don't. They did nothing with Vision, and that's all I'm gonna say.
When have they ever done anything with Vision?
Really? Exactly.
Outside the comics, they've done stuff in the comics.
Vision deserves an award for the most number of times you catch the hands in one movie.
Exactly,
He's
dude.
Perpetually getting his ass kicked in that movie.
And that
nigga died twice.
We're not. Are we doing the? We're not doing the Infinity War spoiler.
No,
cast.
we could just skim over it because everybody's already seen it. So.
Right now, I'll just
put a timestamp then, James. In post, just put a timestamp for people who somehow have not seen the movie, don't want to be spoiled on it.
All right, if you don't want to be spoiled, oh damn, I can't.
You're gonna have to go in post and say like.
Yeah, I am, aren't I? No, you know what? 2 different audio files. Wait, no,
that's ridiculous.
Stupid. It is stupid. Just don't worry about it. I didn't like Infinity War all that much, but I saw Hereditary, and that's the most scared I've been in a decade. By a film. The last time I was that scared was like 10 years ago when I saw Paranormal Activity 1. And those are completely different kinds of horror films. And I
thought you said the last time you were scared was when your dad came to your room last week with a studded belt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Would you like to continue that? Is there more to that? Go ahead.
Beat the dog shit out of you because you deserved it.
Uh-huh. And then what?
He beat you. There's nothing more to it. You got your ass whipped.
Uh-huh. And then?
And then it didn't work, so he's gonna have to do it again later.
Uh-huh. And then?
Yeah, that's the end of that.
And then?
George.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody go see Hereditary. It's still in theaters. It's a really, really good horror film. I would definitely recommend it. Yeah. And then that was pretty much it for my week. That's all I did. Mm-hmm. I worked, saw a couple movies, and went to school and played.
And then fingered himself.
Yes. But we do have a fan mail question to go through before we get into the news. If you, that's great. Love it. George, there's a reason why I tell you to go push to talk, and it's because there's always some shit on your end. But anyway, if you would like to send us in some fan mail, you can send it to officialdadcast@gmail.com. What's that email, Claude?
Virgil's cool because he's a brother at dadcast.com.
Yes, that's right. Officialdadcast@gmail.com. Susie Q96 asks, I wonder if that person likes JoJo. What is the best character action game? My answer is Nier. Personally.
Ooh.
Nier Automata. No, you know what? Nah, scratch that. It's the original Nier. Best character action game out there. Best one. Absolute like the best. No, but I really like Nier Automata. I thought its story was great. If it had a couple of weird inconsistencies with like the side quests, the combat is just pure platinum goodness, mixed with the good Yoko Taro story and character writing. I genuinely think that is the best character action game you can get out there right now. If you want like pure anime Kusage levels of character action, if you want to go like the really
why the Kusage? Like why that one? That's great.
What?
You talking about Nier?
Yeah.
Automata?
Yes.
And you called it okay.
Kusage? Yes.
How? What about it?
I mean, Kusage is just like a bunch of bullshit happening on the screen, essentially.
Isn't that supposed to mean like it's kind of like bad? Like it could be a good bad? That's how I've always heard it used.
I think it can go either way.
Let's look it up.
I mean, okay. Anyway, but if you want like if you're looking for a character action game that has really meaty, hard hits, but maybe not necessarily long and extensive combo strings, or like stylish style motivated stuff, the new God of War game is a great character action game. I'd recommend that. That one, it makes every hit feel super intense, and it's got a good story from what I've seen so far. So yeah, those are my two recommendations. What are your two recommendations, Claude?
I said one. You did. And it's just favorite. It might be it's between like Nier Automata and like Bayo for me, because like I love Bayonetta. Okay. I like didn't know what to expect when I first got it, and I was like, okay, I mean, sure. And like, when it comes to like story and stuff, yeah, I would put Nier Automata like way higher than it. Mm-hmm. But like when it came to the boss fights, I appreciated the ones in Bayo way more. Like they were so good. That Lumen Stage boss fight, it was probably like one of my favorite like character action like game like boss fights I played in a long time. So I'm gonna put it somewhere between Bayo 2 and Nier Automata.
Okay. All right. George, are you still with us, or did you die? All right, he's died.
We can revisit his answer whenever he gets back.
Yes, absolutely. Especially because the next thing we're gonna be talking about is what happened to the news at E3, which we all watched.
Are we doing Waifu Cast?
Are we doing Waifu Cast? Do you have anything for Waifu Cast?
You ask this so often, and I say the same goddamn thing every goddamn time. There's no shortage of waifus in anything.
But Christ! Do you have something selected?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that is what the question means, is do you have something pre-selected for us? Not is,
yes.
Are there waifus? The question is, do you have a waifu chosen?
Yes,
or you just,
James. It's always so easy. Mei Hatsume. Go ahead and tell me who that is, because I'm pretty sure you forgot.
Can't. Phone is dead.
At least you're honest.
Mei Hatsume. Okay. Who is she?
The inventor girl.
Oh yeah. She's good.
I wish she had more play. Like she's like, you're gonna start seeing her more. Mm-hmm. For those of you who have not read the manga but are watching the anime, you'll be seeing her again like in the next like 4 episodes, 3-4 episodes. Yeah. Not a major part, but like she's gonna be there.
Yeah, she's gonna show up. A lot of screen time. Yeah, she's gonna be on the screen. You're gonna be able to look at her weird eyes and be like, "Yeah, it's her, my girl."
Those are some eyes.
Those eyes are weird.
I like how hard she played Ida in the tournament. Of like, I'm just using you for my commercial.
Yeah,
like,
that was super fucking scummy, and I loved it.
Yeah, it's great. Like she gave him the win.
Yeah, sure. It's like, oh yeah, I don't need you anymore. Fuck it, I give up. Whatever.
It's like, let's see if I get hired, and things were a good time for her for a while.
Yeah, I like what I've seen of her, and I like her character in general, where she's just this just completely doesn't care about whoever she's fucking with or dealing with, and just all about her machines, all the time.
Baby.
Actual autism.
I don't know about all that now.
Look. That's you can't that yes. Yes, that is autism.
What specifically?
Her whole obsession with machines and shit. That is absolutely like autistic.
Her obsession with her inventions, like I'm making
with
stuff,
inventions in general, with inventing, with that is yes, that
with
is
her inventions, with her work.
Yes,
that's like
bitch.
Being like me loving my job. That's like me being like me loving my job is me being autistic.
She loves
Shut
dude.
up.
It's not even her inventions. She just loves machines in general. That's why she got all fucking cooled on. Like she always like spurgs out on everybody else when she sees them. She's like, oh, I can do this and this and this and this with you, completely ignoring like the
talking about things that she could make.
No, man, don't downplay the level of autism she is, dude. She absolutely is. I think you're actually downplaying it.
Why is it for you, both last one and this one? Why does everything come down to autism for you? Don't like self-reflect everything. Be like,
I'm not self-reflecting. She legit
super hard.
She legit has fucking autism, dude. I've never seen a more autistic character. I'm not saying she's
in a mirror. You'll find one.
I'm not a character. I'm a god.
You pretty much are.
Pretty much.
Nah, man. She completely just is what's the word I'm looking for? Ignorant of like the social situations whenever it comes to her machines, or creating new machines, or figuring out things to make new machines, or putting machines together. Like we've already confirmed
when you're like you thought I was autistic, and then people were like, he's not autistic, he's a sociopath, and you're like, oh, you've proven before you don't even know how to classify that. Shut up. Anyway,
excuse you.
George,
I can go back
for the last question.
Best character action game, George. Fuck you, Claude. I am right.
No, you've been wrong on this exact topic.
I am right. I am right, and
you're never right. There's a reason.
I was right earlier today. I was right earlier today with the Kill la Kill game. You can go fuck yourself.
Go to your mom, tell her you were right, and get the cookie you deserve.
I will. I will go to my mom, and I will get that cookie, and I will eat it.
Yeah, you're gonna eat something, all right. Anyway,
you're gonna scream and throw at the wall because you told them before you hate raisins in your cookies. Anyway, George,
best character action game. No, not favorite. Best. That was the question. Best character action game.
Fuck, I don't know, man. I haven't played a lot. I don't think.
I said Nier Automata for like anime bullshit, and God of War for like meteor combat.
That counts as
the new God of War is absolutely a character action game. It has witch time. God of War,
then definitely, it's one of my favorite games probably ever. Then yeah, no, God of War.
Okay, cool.
All right, well, thank you, Susie Q. Was it 96? Thank you for your question.
Yes, thank you, Susie. And again, if you'd like to email us your own fan questions, you can email us at officialdadcast@gmail.com. Nah, Solange would be like something about like she's a perma-virgin or something. Well, perma-virgin, you know what that means.
No, I know that, but I don't know why that's what Solange. Whatever, let's move on.
Whatever. Devil May Cry 5 was announced at E3.
Do your vote. Is she viable?
Yes, of course she's viable. I'm just mad that you don't realize that she's autistic. No, Solange is never viable.
You've already been wrong on saying what autistic is, and you're
Claude,
claiming it again.
I am specifically thinking of that checklist you or somebody else posted, and I did not post it. Somebody did, and I'm going down that list, and I'm checking off things.
Folks. I hope you're having as much fun as
Welcome to the DADCast, the A stands.
I'm not.
Welcome to the DADCast, the A stands for autism.
A stands for anger.
D and the D.
Autism between two D's. Devil May Cry 5 was announced, and that was hype.
That was that's arguably, not even arguably, that is the best logo the series has had.
Yeah, there's really nothing that's gonna beat that in terms of logos. And it would only have worked with it being the 5th game. Nothing else could have had that. It had to be 5. Well, because the angel wings like motif with the V and everything.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that just makes the fucking logo. And then the red and the blue mixing in, and yeah, I was genuinely surprised to see that in the Microsoft trailer, to be quite honest. And I was even more surprised when we got actual extended amounts of gameplay past the trailer. And then I was double surprised when we found Dante on his motorcycle looking like a weird old man. I figured out why that is, by the way. That's just his. That's
we
his.
All heard.
Oh.
Ruben Langdon.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Someone
Yeah, the
made a meme of
mocap.
him
Because
looking
they got the
like
mocap that
fucking
good.
Joey.
Now he's gonna just look like him.
Good shit.
Yeah, we did it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Reddit. Who do you guys think V is? VB.
Oh boy, I wonder.
Well,
No, Sparta. I don't fucking know.
Well,
That would be weird.
Well, see, the thing with V is that his gameplay is supposedly gonna involve like summoning like bodyguards and shit, like that one accessory in Bayo that summons little goblin things. So
I don't remember that.
Well, it
Might
was
not have gotten it.
yeah, you might not have gotten it. So allegedly his stuff is gonna have like summoning bodyguards as his main mechanic, or they use the word bodyguards, but like summoning like extras as part of his attacks and chaining combos and stuff. I don't think that's Virgil. Also, Virgil's soul is in the demon arm, so how is Virgil out of it and cutting off his arm? What happened?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I am worrying about it. I think V is going to be a red herring. Is not actually going to be Virgil. I think will be a different character. Also, Virgil is usually strictly a special edition character. He's never ever been in the base game as a playable character.
I mean, wasn't it only 4 where they did that?
No,
Where else
3
did they do that at?
3 also had a special edition. 4 had a special edition. DMC had a special edition.
DMC doesn't count.
DMC does count.
DMC does not count.
Fun fact,
because it's not the same like situation. He was alive and well in that version.
So was he in 3? Wasn't he? Wasn't he alive in 3?
He
yes,
got
he was.
Killed.
He was
in hell.
3 was a prequel. No, 3 was the prequel. Yeah.
Yeah. So he would have been. He was alive. He was. Yeah.
And then in 1, it was the weird like. Man, Devil May Cry is confusing.
It is confusing. Yes.
Devil May Cry does not have the best of stories.
It does not. But maybe this will change it.
Meaning with that being admitted that it does not have the best of stories. I believe they'll be like, Virgil's super popular. We'll just nonsense our way into him being back.
Maybe.
Just Kingdom Hearts it.
Okay, I guess George is just getting into his car now. Live on the podcast.
I'm not.
I heard the keys.
Up in the microwave.
Oh, I heard keys. I heard keys go into an ignition, but okay.
I don't know. I just said microwave because I heard the beep. That's what my microwave is.
This man is just doing other shit on the podcast.
It's fine. Whatever.
Cannot sit still. You know you were
not. Can we talk about Kingdom Hearts?
Busy fucking.
Yeah, we'll talk about Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 3. We got more of it. Look good.
Yeah. Legitimate question. I don't know how much you can tell me. There's not spoiler because, like I said, I am gonna go through them all before the game comes out.
You're gonna go through it before January 29th.
Yes,
You can do it.
What makes you think I can't beat the game? Okay, so I already beat the first one. I'm halfway through the second one. So what's left for me? There's Birth by Sleep.
I thought you hadn't started yet, so.
No, I mean, in the past I had played the first and second. Those are the only 2 I played. Now with the collection, it has all the movies and stuff. I played the first one again. Watched the movies watched all the cutscenes for Chain of Memories because fuck playing that game.
Right.
Watched all the movies for 380 days over numbers I will never remember. No matter how much
385 over 358 over 2 days.
I will not commit. Telltale prompt coming up. Claude will not remember that. And I'm halfway through Kingdom Hearts 2 now. So what's left for me? I know there's Birth by Sleep. Yes. Which is the next game in that collection. Then the last thing has
3D.
Yep.
Yeah,
there's Dream Drop Distance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then 2.8. So basically, I have to beat 3 Kingdom Hearts games by January. Final Chapter Prologue.
Right. Final Chapter Prologue. Of course. How could I have forgotten Final Chapter Prologue HD Remix 2 Final Mix Final Remix? Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, I can beat like 3 games by January.
You also have a movie that goes along with that as well. So
yeah.
What?
Yeah, and 0.2, right? That's what 0.2 is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Okay, whatever.
But it's good though because it was actually meant to be a movie.
What was your question?
the thing I was gonna ask is try to say this in a way that isn't spoilerish, or just say it's stupid. They'll make something up. But is there a reason that the people I know I saw die in like Chain of Memories are alive and well?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it would count as a spoiler though.
It's literally time travel happened, and they brought them back. At the
what?
very, it happens at the very.
James, what'd you say?
I said they time travel back and revive them. That's what happened.
Well, no.
Okay, I don't want to that.
Yeah. Young Nort brought them back from their past.
Leave it alone. I don't want to hear anymore.
Well, yeah.
It's already dumb. Like time travel is the dumbest, right next to aliens.
No, it's not just time travel. I could tell you why some of them are back. Would you like me to? It's slight spoiler.
I want it to be like spoiler free, and just because as dumb and stupid as the Kingdom Hearts story is, I do want to experience the stupidity myself.
All right, sure.
Okay.
It's like one of those things that are. I guess you'll see it. No, actually, you won't see it till like the last game, and it's kind of
it literally doesn't happen until Dream Drop.
Yeah. You want to just experience it yourself, or do you want to just explain now so you don't?
I'll experience it myself.
All right.
I can't wait for him to drop the game for some reason.
I can't wait for James to DM you the spoiler.
Mass ping the spoilers out of spite.
That's fine. Now I know your weakness is best friends LPs, and I'll just play the games they start and then just tell you how they all end.
But that's fine because I watch all of their LPs.
You got super butthurt being like, you left a chat because you didn't want me to tell you.
That's right. I forgot that happened.
Yeah, you were like, no, I don't want to see it. I want to see the best friends. And then you fucking slammed your diaper against the wall. And that's when I heard your dad come in and beat you with that belt.
Just slam.
It all comes full circle, folks.
Shitty diaper.
Please no. Anyway, Kingdom Hearts 3 look good. So
It's fucking great. Are we just doing the Microsoft version of the thing?
So we're gonna go into like each of the specific like shows, I guess. We go down to the big games he wanted to talk about.
Yeah, this man didn't even.
Oh, we're just talking about the big game. Oh man, Pirates, man. At first, I thought it was gonna be Treasure Planet. I was kind of let down that it was Pirates again, but then I was instantly happy that it was Pirates because of the naval combat, and it looks super cool.
Yeah, the naval combat was weird. To see
when like PlayStation started showing the Kingdom Hearts trailer before you knew it was gonna be a new trailer, because like I know when I saw like when it was like the light, the dark, the voice talking about the light and the dark or whatever the intro thing was, I got super pissed because like if they show the same trailer for the third time, but no, they showed a unique trailer. And I was like, all right, this is
good.
Hooray! They did the thing that we wanted them to do.
Sony had better Square games than actually Square.
Oof. Great. Oof. Hot takes with George.
Fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be the Sea of Thieves and Black Sails, or what was the name of that one pirate game Ubisoft has?
Bones.
Skull and Bones. Yeah, it's gonna be a pirate game killer. I can already see it happening. Has better combat and more things to do.
Damn. Oof. I don't know if any of you guys are looking, but Lewis actually.
Don't you dare talk about it. Don't you dare talk about this in our audio-based podcast that no one else can see.
Well, no, I don't. There's no image. It's what Lewis said.
The fans or the fans. I told you about that before. Will not know who Lewis is.
No, we were talking about that before we started recording.
No, I thought you were just referring to all the other times it happened.
No, I was recording. I said like what just happened, and you were like, "Yeah, no, that would suck."
Oh no, I thought you were talking about the stuff that had already happened. Jesus.
No.
Jesus Christ! Literally every time. What is wrong with Lewis's family?
What is wrong with you, you fucking death minion?
Wait, hold on. What happened? Wait, what happened?
Lewis's uncle.
Wait, no, let's not talk about his personal stuff.
Okay. There's a DADCast curse apparently.
Oh no.
Because every time.
I'll message it to you now, but we can continue.
Yeah. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was shown off. It's not just a port. It's a new game Technically,
it's everything. It's literally just everything.
It's a new game. They've changed up mechanics. Yes. Everything's back. They're still adding stuff. It's a new game.
Yes, it is a new game. It's not a port. Looks great. It's got all the warriors. Literally every character that's ever been in a Smash Bros. Game is back. Now
Snake's back. Get hype.
Snake is back. Get hype. His ass is gone. No hype. No ass. No hype.
Why do you what?
Sam's titties are gone. No hype. Can't be hyped for this game.
We got Ridley though. That's where the
so what?
They finally got him through the door. He's finally big enough to get through the door.
And why are you paying attention to Snake's ass? Why is it the thing you know?
It was a post on Kappa. Same with the Samus one.
Oh.
Where they compared their models from the last game they were in. It was like, oh.
Okay, I thought that was something you noticed. I'm like, man.
No.
You got problems.
No.
Don't you say no like that's not something you would do.
No, what? Go through frame by frame and then back.
Making something sexual for no reason. Yes. James, wait, what was it we were watching? We were watching something.
We were watching the
and they showed it was spider from Ori, and you were like, I want to have sex with that spider. James, stop it.
That spider.
It was a joke though.
I don't believe you.
I don't like spider women or spider people.
It wasn't even a spider woman.
It wasn't a woman. It was a man. There was nothing feminine about it.
It was a spider. I didn't even like.
It was like a round spider.
Exactly. Like I don't like spider women in general. What makes you think I would just like a spider?
Because
you've been more into more like creepy things.
I'm not into creepy things.
You like Oro.
I don't like Goro at all. Why?
You tried to show me like the pictures from like your elementary school yearbook, and the pages were stuck together.
No, it can't be like this. It can't be like this.
It's just like that.
I can't wait for everybody to join together and play Smash Ultimate, and then to say it's shit and go back to their original games. I can't wait for Melee to finally not be an Evo. It's about time to retire that fucking game.
It really is time.
Fucking Christ.
Like Smash or not Smash. Like Melee at Evo is basically the same level of cockroach that can't go away as like Skyrim has been for the last 7 years.
Yeah, it's a shame that Skyrim like bent into the meme before fucking Melee did. Melee's had way longer to fall into the meme, but yet they haven't done it. Oh, I can't wait for Melee to die, and just be gone forever. Cyberpunk 2077 got revealed. We finally got to see what that game actually looks like.
So apparently, it's first person, and people are super not happy.
I'm okay with that. I'm sure there'll be like a way to switch between first person and third person.
They came out saying it was a first person game, and there was a lot of fan backlash. I didn't see like if they said anything past that, but I knew people were not happy to find out it was first person.
It's probably.
I remember when I heard, I was surprised, but I wasn't mad.
Yeah, it's probably still gonna be good because CG Projekt has a good track record.
CG Projekt Red. It's the Red is the team name. CG.
But yeah, like the being in first person, I don't think that'll ruin it. Like I think like. Especially if they go the RPG route, they can still do a lot of interesting shit.
But it's in the daytime, so it's not cyberpunk. Ugh.
I love how we still don't have a release date.
Well, yeah, we don't even have gameplay. Really.
Wait, what the hell is that? Is that really something someone said? It's daytime, so it's not cyberpunk?
Yes, that was a real thing that people complained about.
What?
Because every time you see good cyberpunk, it's always at night. Like Blaze Runner.
Is this like Nier Automata? Is the planet in a tidal lock and that's what makes it cyberpunk?
What? Wait, what?
Because the planet doesn't rotate in Nier Automata. There's a dark side of the planet. So I'm saying, is that like, do you have to be just on the dark side and have cyber stuff for it to be cyberpunk? Is there not allowed to be daytime ever?
Apparently. It's because all the cool LED lights can be seen better in the dark. Is what I
Why do you sound like that Simpsons character?
You sound like a weird like I'm trying to impersonate Trump.
Yeah, I wasn't going for that, but that's what it ended up sounding like. Yeah, I don't know. No, but yeah, there was just something that dumb people were saying. Like, it has to be at nighttime. You have to show nighttime stuff for it to be cyberpunk.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't, but people are stupid, so go figure. You know what also doesn't make sense? The narrative for Metal Wolf Chaos XD, which was announced at the Devolver Digital thing.
Yeah, watch that.
I did. It was really good. That also had cyberpunk stuff in it, because the entire last minute was just the first half hour of RoboCop 1. That was great. They just recreated it with the characters that they've made for the conferences.
When's RoboCop getting his statue in Detroit? That's
wait. When you say RoboCop 1, which RoboCop 1?
What do you mean, which RoboCop 1?
You talking about the remake or the original?
They never made a sequel to the remake, so it would be RoboCop 1.
Yeah.
That's still called RoboCop. So I'm just making sure.
It's not RoboCop 1, because RoboCop 1 implies there's a RoboCop 2, and if they never made a sequel to the reboot, that would just be called RoboCop the Reboot, or what have you.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, no, the first, they did the scene where, the lady who was giving the E3 conference just gets shot a bunch, in RoboCop 1. And then they have the scene where they're rebuilding her, and you're seeing it from first person, which was great because Devolver Digital announced beforehand, hey, it would be sorry for the inconvenience, but it'd be really good if you rewatched the original RoboCop before the conference. They wrote that on Twitter, and it was great. But yeah, Metal Wolf Chaos XD, it's coming to PS4, Steam, and Xbox. Now we can all finally play, and we can all finally party. Are you guys ready to party?
Sure, why not?
How do you like me now? How do you like me now, Richard?
I don't like you.
Oh no, my feelings. Fallout 76.
Good.
Don't even care.
Yeah.
Don't care myself.
It looks.
I think it's gonna be all right. Pretty good, actually. I think
it looks interesting. I'm glad Bethesda decided to not bother to write characters or anything, and just rely on the players to make their narratives.
Yeah, that's why people play Bethesda games, for the writing.
Well, when you make an RPG, people typically expect writing of some kind. Typically competent levels of writing. I'm sorry Bethesda makes bad RPGs. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Anyway, Fallout 76 looks fine.
And the characters.
Basically. Fallout 76 looks alright. Basically looks like a Rust clone, but in the Fallout 4 engine. That's about it for that. Dying Light 2. We saw some stuff of that. They didn't show any zombies until the very end. But being able to see the open world looked really nice. Do you guys have any thoughts on that one?
Nope.
Yeah, no.
I enjoyed the first one well enough, but I'm not gonna make any noise for Dying Light 2.
Damn, really? Okay.
Yeah. It was fun, but it wasn't spectacular to me.
Okay. Last of Us Part 2, we saw gameplay.
You could have segued into that one. You could have been speaking of games that have zombies but show none of them.
I didn't even think about that. Damn. And I didn't even realize Last of Us Part 2 didn't show zombies.
Not a single one. That's what I was looking for the whole time.
Damn.
You see her in a barn. You see her murdering and going on basically what is a bad run because she's constantly getting caught and hit. And then it goes back to her in the barn. You don't see a single zombie or a single Joel.
You know what you see though? You see lesbian kissing.
I don't care about that.
And the nose. Apparently. You also see the nose.
All right, there it is.
And there's James's agenda.
Well, I only mentioned it because you mentioned it, George. I wasn't gonna say it otherwise.
Yeah, blame the black man.
I am gonna blame the black man on this case. It's
no different from any other case.
Damn. What was I gonna say?
Not even denying it, just laughing.
I'm just gonna ignore it at this point. I like the theory that seeing her kiss that girl is going to be because we know that the infection can be spread through mixing body fluids, right?
Man, I've always known that from a bite.
Yeah.
No, it's mostly through a bite, but it's also through body fluids, any body fluids at all.
When did they show that?
I see the bite.
That would be found in the lore. of like from like reading all the little articles from the game, and also through going through the wiki. Like the wiki has it all detailed in there. But yeah, the bite would still be through bodily fluid. It'd be transferred through blood. So I don't know why you guys are even saying that.
I'm asking a legitimate question. You're getting on the defensive.
I'm getting on the defensive because that's a dumb question. Anyway,
dumb question for dumb people.
But I like that one. So yeah, I like the theory that like her kissing that girl is going to lead to like the downfall of whatever like area she's in, and that'll be like an interesting thing to see. Because she's still infected. She's still infected with the thing. She got mushrooms all up in her brain. She's just resistant to them for some reason.
So just the 24 weeks later thing.
Yeah, 24 weeks later. Exactly.
This one's like 90 years later, or however long. It's not 90, I think it's 4 years.
She's like in her 20s, I think they said.
So she's legal.
She's legal now. It's okay to lewd Ellie now, guys. You don't have to be pedophiles anymore. Skylar, this is a message to you. We're on to you.
But you're the one who mentioned it.
Yeah, I know.
I think you're the first one to mention it.
Yeah, I know. But I know Skylar would have done it. Had we not mentioned it.
I mean, Skylar, all we know is that he likes to pat their heads viciously.
No.
You, on the other hand...
That's a metaphor that Skylar likes to use.
You have more devious intentions for them.
Yeah. I like to make them read books that they're too young to know. Books that they're too young to be able to read properly.
Here's a Kama Sutra. I'll see you in a couple hours.
Show me what you've learned, child.
Turns out he's had them read the fucking Kama Sutra.
I had them read Mein Kampf, The Glory of Mankind.
You'll have him read anything, and you'll be like, "Now tell me what it says. I can't read it."
I can't read.
Good.
Can't read. I can't read. Speaking of Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game, we saw more gameplay of that, and we know that the main villains are gonna be like the Sinister Six.
Fun fact for all you comic guys out there.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man game is actually going to be canon because there's an event happening right now called Spider-Geddon, and they introduce the Spider-Man from the Insomnia game. So the game is now actually part of the canon until they decide to reboot 10 years from now. But
yep.
You mean
10 years? Nigga, give it 10 months.
Yeah, exactly. 10 months.
Fair enough.
10 days. 10 days after the game releases.
It's already rebooted right now.
Oof.
They're already drafting it.
It was rebooted 10 minutes ago. It was announced and then immediately rebooted. So yeah, we saw more gameplay of that. Was it you, Claude, that was like he just threw a man off a building, but then we actually go back? Yeah. It is cool to see how much detail they put into animations to make sure that Spider-Man isn't killing people by throwing them off cliffs. He's actually like taping them down with the web. I saw that a lot in Infinity War, and I appreciated that too. They do put a lot of effort into not making him a horrible murderer. I
want my heroes to be horrible, evil fucking murderers.
Well, yeah, that's why you read Superman, right?
I mean, he doesn't though. He's actually almost as proficient as Spider-Man.
Wait, I'm sorry. I meant to say Batman.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My mistake. I'm not a real comic book nerd.
Batman won't kill you, but he will leave you with like life-threatening injuries.
That's essentially killing you.
It's worse. Hey, don't take it that far, dog. Come on.
Come on, man. All I did was rob an old lady. That old lady's name was Martha.
Didn't swear to me.
What was that movie? Was it like I think it was Under the Red Hood, or maybe the first one that had like Damien like with Bruce, and like he elbowed like his collarbone. He's like he's gonna be in traction for like months. I'm like Batman. He's done way worse. Why are you on his case?
Yeah, it was that movie. That was really why are you on this man's case? He's just a boy trying to break collars. Speaking of boys, Death Stranding. We actually saw gameplay of that. Wasn't that cool to see gameplay?
The more I saw, the more confused I became. I still have no idea what the game is.
Not care.
It's a stealth game. There's stealth in it.
Though?
Well, I mean, there's stealth mechanics.
I mean, it's a stealth game.
So I saw an interesting theory on 4chan.
Oh God, I don't.
No, just all right. Okay, so basically the theory is that what's his name? Norman Reedus' character works for that company that's on the I forget what they're called, but the one company that's on his uniform. They basically transport goods between cities because that rain, the black rain, it essentially constantly degrades whatever it touches, so city structures can't really be established.
Well, what they said, it wasn't a degrade. It's just like it's fleeing stuff, like rapidly increasing like the speed of which whatever would happen. Like,
yeah,
that's why things would like.
Yeah, like rapid degradation is what it is. It essentially fast forwards the degradation process.
But you said disintegrate, but I'm like, no, it's insanely fast.
I said degradate, like degrades, which is aging. That's what that is. Anyway, so because of like cities are like super small and like you can't make big established cities because of this rain. These companies were established to transport items, which is why we saw him walking through like these mountain ranges and such to transport something. And the baby is supposedly kind of how you respawn. If you die through the black rain, like that's how you get the huge crater that happens. And the original you dies, and the baby is like rapidly cloned. Like the baby is a clone of you and rapidly ages. And that's why you wake up naked. And then you have to go back to base in order to like get your new clone and then finish whatever you were supposed to start. That is the theory. And it kind of makes
all theories I've heard. Like, because you throw theories out all the time. That one probably has the most weight behind it. I could believe that.
Yeah, I could also believe it too. I kind of hope it's not, because I don't want to know what it is until it comes out.
Why is it you would always constantly be like, this is what I think it is, and then keep looking stuff up? You do this all the time.
Because I don't want my theory to be right. I just want to have a theory.
But why look at anything then? If you don't want to, never mind. You contradict your own desires.
Makes perfect sense.
Perfect sense. I am twice. That is what it is. Facts. But yeah, really excited for Death Stranding. Glad we finally got some gameplay. That woman that we saw, I don't remember the actress's name. Even though they listed it. I think her name's Leia something.
Mads Mikkelsen.
No, yeah, Mads Mikkelsen, the actress. Yes. Anyway, I think her name is Leia or something. She wore a necklace with like a very specific pattern, and apparently that is like a form of like graphing like music, and that is that the necklace is actually a graph of the song that plays in the first trailer. So that's interesting. Hideo Kojima is just getting infinite money for this game. Like, you can tell with all the dumb weird shit that's happening.
Metal Gear Solid Infinite. It's time.
Dude, don't fucking do this to me, dude. Don't do that to me, George. I want it.
I'm already doing.
And then
Halo Infinite. That shit's gonna be good, hopefully.
Doom Eternal, Doom Infinite, and Halo Eternal. Can't wait. Can't wait for the crossover.
Something just came to mind. What did you say? Wait, you're not. Matt Mikkelsen's in the game, James.
Yes, and I was talking about a female, like an actress, a female actress.
Okay. I thought for a second, I'm like, wait.
No, wait. You were the retard at that point, because you said a man's name. Anyway, and then Shadows Die Twice and Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima looks fucking good.
Yeah,
it looks like a weeby Witcher.
Weeby, yeah. Because
it's called. Is the game's name Sekiro? I thought it just
It is Sekiro. The subtitle is Shadows Die Twice.
Okay.
I'm just calling it Shadows Die Twice because I couldn't quite remember the full name.
Choose your Weeby RPG. You have a choice of 3.
Basically.
Ooh, yeah. It's a battle at this point. What's your tier list for those? Like, if you guys are gonna get them.
Ghost of Tsushima #1.
I'm gonna go with Shadows Die
probably
Twice
Neo
personally. I think
Neo 2 and then Ghost of Tsushima.
I think Sekiro is gonna be like a Neo kind of playoff, like rather than like it's gonna be more technical, like Neo, but still kind of hold some of the Dark Souls like combat, maybe. Neo 2 is gonna be more Neo, and then Ghost of Tsushima is basically gonna be like The Witcher in terms of an RPG, which is great. I want as little overlap with these already quite overlapped games as possible.
The only thing overlapping is like the setting ish, except for like I don't know what Sekiro is about. Ghost of Tsushima is about the Mongol invasion, and Neo is Neo.
White Man Goes to Japan Part 2.
The first story of the first weeb.
Basically. Was it Neo that said they were gonna have like a DLC or something with the Black Samurai?
If so, I'm buying Neo's #1 now.
No, it was a movie. It was gonna be a movie about the Black Samurai.
Wasn't the Black Samurai? Wasn't there a Black Samurai? Like I didn't beat Neo. I didn't play that much of it actually.
I don't think there was a Black Samurai in Neo. I mean, there might have been a Black Samurai character, but I don't think it was supposed to be the Black Samurai.
No. Because like I beat the first like boss in the game, and I started playing something else, and I just never went back to it.
Nice. Good job. 10 out of 10.
Did you play it really?
No, I didn't have a PS4 at the time.
Shut up, then.
I didn't have a PS4 at the time. Shut up. It's on PC, but my PC can't run it. Well, it could run it, but the game doesn't want me to run it because I don't have 4 cores. I hate
PC Master Race my ass.
No, it's just Koei Tecmo is like a shit company that does shit PC ports all the time.
I'll believe that this one time. So know them.
Look at Koei Tecmo ports any day of the week. They're all
Koei
bad.
Tecmo anything. They're about not putting in too much effort.
Which is amazing because Neo is like probably their best game in like a couple of years.
Yeah, the reason I'm saying is because like the Warriors games don't really change too much. They don't really care. No. They know it'll make money.
Only Koei Tecmo has been able to make the same game every other year with the same exact battles.
So I looked into it.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a character called the Obsidian Samurai. But yeah, no, there is a black guy in Neo.
What is it? The Black Samurai?
Yasuke.
Okay.
I think that was also his name, Yasuke. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, well, we'll have to look that up at some point.
I'll get to the bottom of this right now.
Thank you.
Because if Neo 2 is gonna have a Black Samurai lead, that's gonna be #1.
Oh, a lead? All right, that's.
I didn't think it was gonna be a lead. No, I said something about DLC.
Okay. Yeah, no, that was his name, Yasuke or Yasuke.
Oh, cool. Well, he was in Neo 1, so awesome.
Yeah, he's probably dead now though.
The Black Samurai, yeah, he's been dead for centuries. He lived in feudal Japan.
James,
nigga, are you retarded?
What?
He's trying to make a joke
about the character. Oh, about the character being dead because he's black. Okay,
James.
So what's the next topic?
E3 conferences and grading. First, we're gonna go
EAF. Square Enix.
F on the quality, S tier on the cringe. S tier cringe.
Like, I didn't know what to expect. I loved the number of times they were like, how cool was that trailer? And there would be anywhere between 0 and 3 people clapping.
3 real people.
3 real people.
They would always have the shills clapping.
Because either they weren't paid enough or they weren't paid at all.
It probably just weren't paid enough. It is E3. It is EA.
Honestly, actually, I might take that back. I think Square Enix might have been worse because at least with EA there was the cringe factor that made me laugh. But Square, it was just boring shit that no one really cared about.
Yeah.
I mean, they could both be at like it's we're doing A through F and just being like, all right, what was your personal grade? Like I have never seen anyone with the balls to play like a mobile game on stage and try and make it sound. What did he call himself? He called himself a professional shoutcaster.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, and then he brought out the people for this mobile game, and they played a mobile game on stage for like 7 minutes.
And it was Command and Conquer too, which is a series they haven't touched in years, and people were super upset about it.
Yeah, because they brought back like the main guy, Kane, who was like a mainstay, but no Tim Curry though, which is disappointing. I want to hear him talk about space.
Tim Curry, which one is Tim Curry?
Tim Curry, he was the guy from It, the original.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, Tim Curry. I'm sorry. I was thinking of who was I thinking of that did the guy that
use your words.
The guy that runs Double Fine. They're making the sequel to that one game
Tim
about
Schafer,
yes,
Psychonauts 2.
Yes, thank you, Tim Schafer. I was thinking of Tim Schafer. Yeah, EA was actually the worst of the group. And gets an F for effort, an S for cringe.
Don't you love that multiplayer trailer you saw for Battlefield?
You mean you mean the lie, the bold, the actual lie to our faces? Yes, I remember that lie. It was a good lie. Jeez. How do you actually just lie on stage? How do you have the balls to do that? God damn.
There's so much bad.
Because they have money and they know people are gonna buy it since it has Star Wars on it.
Didn't you love that obvious at the very end? Here's your charities we're giving to. You can't be too mad at us.
Can't be too mad about the loot boxes because we donated them to charity, to the retards. I mean the mentally handicapped.
We're donating our charity money to autism to help you guys out more.
I want that, and then like James checks his bank account or checks the email, and he's like, "We've been picked up by EA. What happened?"
Hey guys, let's talk about the new Battlefield 5 trailer. It's really good. Looks great. Love that multiplayer trailer. Looks great. Oh my god, so amazing. Thank you EA for sponsoring this.
James, how hard would you sell out if like there was an obviously garbage game, but they paid you like an absorbent amount or just a ludicrous amount of money?
It has to be upwards of 10 million.
All
right, fuck off. Nah.
What do you mean?
Your brand is not worth.
You'd be lucky if you get $10. No.
Saying right? Yeah. 10K. Capcom approaches you and like, listen, we want to push Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. We need your help.
10K for one time, or is it like over every month?
No, you have to like basically be the new face. You have to be the new
oh god, he has to be the face.
Yeah, you're combo fiend.
Oh
nah,
man.
I won't become the face of Capcom for 10K. Maybe 100K. Maybe
10K more than you're making right now.
It is, but you know what? That's 10K of what's it called?
Yeah.
And
you're doing it.
10K worth of self-worth.
Yeah.
You did it,
I have
boy.
more.
There you go.
I have.
You used your words.
Don't forget to ask for that cookie.
We have cookies.
Someone just throws a cookie at his head off screen.
Bro, we have cookies in my house, dude. Shit's lit.
It's the only way to keep you under control. They have to have cookies.
They do, dude. My parents can't stop me. I'm too big of a boy. I'm too beautiful.
I heard if you don't have your cookies for long enough, you'll start Sonic spin dashing to places. And by spin dashing, I mean you'll sprint and then you'll just roll.
I thought you meant literally spin dashing, and unironically, I would love the ability to spin dash.
No, like you're screaming, like
yeah, and then I roll. And then I roll.
Yeah, and you'll just duck and roll, and all the momentum you built up, and like slam into the furniture.
Would you guys want the ability to spin dash? Because I kind of would.
It depends.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt like you would imagine it would. You're just able to spin dash.
Here's why. Because like in what was that Sonic Boom, that game?
Yeah.
The spin dash in that was ass. You went like 5 feet.
No, you get the good spin dash. You get this good spin dash.
Yeah, no, why wouldn't I ask for a superpower? Sure, there's no downside.
Okay. You get the good spin dash, but you gotta go like face first into it, so like your face is in the dirt when you start it up.
No.
No? Okay. I kind of would. I wouldn't mind if it's like... That's fine. Microsoft conference.
Good shit. Good shit.
I give it a B.
Was Microsoft second?
Yes, it was. It was the second one I saw. Because I think we only watched EA, and then we watched Microsoft.
I watched all of them except for Devolver. I actually put them in order. Let me look.
Okay.
I give Microsoft a A.
I give Microsoft a B because of the Funko Pop shit. Like, the Funko Pop thing didn't need to happen. That didn't need to exist.
No, that was even better. That made it even better.
Bethesda happened before.
Oh, did it?
Wait, hold up. Never mind. So it was Microsoft Bethesda. Like I see now where I put that.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Microsoft a C.
A C, really?
Yeah. So here's why. At first, I was like, man, they showed all this good stuff. I love it so much. And then the veil of deception was removed. Like, huh? A lot of those trailers. A lot of the reason I didn't like the E3 so much is because of how many trailers I saw just over and over again. Easiest example to pull out is the Square Enix one for like Kingdom Hearts, where it's like, hey, you saw the Kingdom Hearts trailer at Microsoft, you saw it at Square Enix, and you saw a new one at Sony,
and like, then you saw the same one at Bethesda for some reason.
And like that happened with a lot of them. I was like, man, I really don't like this E3, and it didn't occur to me like till I was like, wait, they got a lot of shit last year because they didn't show much. And this year, like a couple weeks ago, before E3, people were surprised when it was like, hey, they're doing a press conference on Saturday or early-ish on Saturday or Sunday, which is weird because they always do it on Monday. I'm like, oh, they probably paid a bunch of companies to let them show off trailers because they didn't have that much. And that's why you see a lot of the same trailers over and over again. And that's why they did their press conference early. Because if they did a press conference when they planned to, we would have seen all those trailers already and then just seen... like been like, okay, so Microsoft's just showing everything again. So that's why they get a C. I'm like, oh, the veil of deceit is gone. You guys still didn't have shit. You just paid people to get like they'll use their trailers and push your press conference a day early to make it look like you had shit.
Interesting.
That is interesting. But I still think they did a good job because that's just the game and how it's played. So
it's not how Sony played the game.
It's true.
Sony will consistently go last and still show the most, except for this year when they admitted, like way beforehand, they'd be focusing on their big four.
And I think that's mainly because they have their own conference that they do that they do now. They have PlayStation Experience, so they don't have to blow as much money on E3.
I mean, they had it last year. I mean, and still they showed a lot of stuff last year at E3.
Oh, okay.
They're consistently the best. Them and Nintendo. Microsoft. They don't always have bad ones, but I can't think of a year Microsoft has been the best.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to drop down to a C. I was happy to see Microsoft improve with having all these trailers. But if the case of them paying to bump up their spot and show a bunch of trailers that they wouldn't have normally had is true, that would be kind of because it
makes sense.
It does make sense, but it's like you know.
And these are just my like theories. I don't have any solid proof, but like you connect enough the dots, you're like,
nah, man. You did the investigations. You were there in LA, asking. You asked Kojima like, hey, is Microsoft like who'd they pay, man? They pay you? And it's like,
why would Kojima know?
Kojima knows everything, man. Don't act like he's not inside. Don't act like Kojima would hear about everything. Kojima knows everything, dude. I bet you.
Didn't know he was about to get fired from Konami. Didn't know that shit.
Yes, of course. Actually, yeah, he did. He super did. That shit's super obvious when you're about to get fired from Konami. They started because even before they announced he was being fired, like they started taking all the people from like his teams and like replacing them in other places, and he definitely knew when it was happening. He just didn't talk about it. Microsoft gets like a C or a B. It's in there. Glad to see more trailers. A lot of trailers I didn't give a shit about.
Funko
Pops thing.
Battletoads looks good.
Yeah,
well, I can't say it looks good because there's no game.
Literally nothing. Literally nothing about the Battletoads except the confirmation that you can now do the meme thing again. You can now finally ask, do you have Battletoads? And they will say yes. They will say yes, that they have Battletoads. Yeah. Let's see. Bethesda. Bethesda, I'm gonna give a C.
I am also giving Bethesda a C.
Yeah.
Like, they showed stuff, but I didn't care about any of it.
Their biggest thing... what, George?
I was gonna say, you were about to say Claude. But they showed fucking Elder Scrolls 6. Can't wait for them to figure out what it's gonna be.
Yeah, yeah, they showed that mountain range.
It's not even gonna come out till the next generation of consoles come out.
That is what the article said, yeah.
Oh, whatever.
No, they're probably gonna have something next year.
Maybe. Coming out on
They're not
PlayStation.
Square Enix, so I would believe that if they said that.
Maybe.
Speaking of Square, goddamn, when the fuck...
F.
When is...
Fuck that.
When is Avengers Project?
Never.
Canceled.
Never happening. It was all over.
Canceled.
I bet with my friend. I didn't bet on that one. I bet that we still wouldn't see anything for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like,
that's true.
Ooh, Avengers Project. Why even talk? They talked about it in January of last year.
Oh, how about that Jedi Order project that...
I get to hold a lightsaber, guys, and you're Jedi.
Yeah. Oh, that was already so awkward. That was so awkward. Why would you do that? And like
that whole press conference is awkward. People listening, if you didn't watch like all the E3, like anything from E3, which I know a lot of people who didn't. If you want some high quality cringe, just watch EA E3 2018.
Yeah.
And you will I'm talking about all the things. Mobile games showing up on stage, people looking visually upset when they pass by, people looking like they don't care, people checking on their phones. Madden NFL, that was the super nothing one. Because he brought up, I didn't even know they had an esports for Madden. But Madden esports champion came out and he was asking me how did you become champion, and then like you tell the story,
just getting that money. It's all he said.
He's like, I broke my arm in high school and I was doing this and I was playing Madden and it was fun and I kept winning. And then he was like, yeah, there you go, guys. The secret to becoming champion is breaking your arm. And there was
don't forget about that Watch Dogs 2 creator character that came out on stage. That fucking black guy. The black guy.
Yeah, I don't remember what his name is. He's an actual football player though.
Is he? Oh.
Yeah, supposedly.
Supposedly.
Yeah, and then like
he's in the EA league.
And then he's like, all right. And they talked for a little bit. No one cared. Nothing was shown. Then they went off stage. The only good thing about I'm surprised we're back at EA. The only good thing about the EA press conference, if you even care, were the 2 indie games they showed. If you like Unravel, then you get Unravel 2. And then there was a brand new IP, which I'm like, you know what? Cool.
What was the other IP?
It was Sea of Monsters, I believe was the name.
I don't even fucking remember that, dude. I have to rewatch.
They showed a couple minutes of it. It was mainly this woman. Everyone in there sounded like they were from like Eastern Europe.
It's probably because they are from Eastern Europe.
Probably. They're the people that actually care about this.
Probably. That's probably where the dev team is from.
Granted, everyone else.
The dev team from every single game?
Yes.
Even
I thought
the
you were
indie.
still talking about FIFA. Every single game?
Not FIFA. It was like literally everything. Every time someone came on stage, they were like had an Eastern European accent. The only exception were the people doing the mobile game, the Madden guys, and then the one woman who was like running the show. That anytime someone else came on stage, they were from like Eastern Europe.
Probably just the people they had. I don't know.
Probably.
So yeah, Bethesda's was pretty much nothing, except for the idea. We know that Todd thought of the game Elder Scrolls 6. We don't even know what realm or what area it's gonna be in.
Remember how mad he looked after he showed the trailer that did the meme?
Yeah,
it was great.
He was like, I can't believe I had to do this fucking meme. He also called the audience degenerates.
When?
Yeah, he mentioned it. He mentioned it with like modding. He called the audience degenerates as referring to all the porn mods for Skyrim.
Oh, I didn't catch that part. I wasn't listening really.
Yeah. Yeah.
On fucking filthy swines turning my art into porn.
How dare you? You see that pair of titties? You can come on.
Stop.
Let's go on to Square Enix.
I didn't watch Square Enix, so
it was nothing. George cares the most about Square Enix. I'm gonna give it like a D. The only reason it's not an F is because they had the one thing that basically the stinger was, hey, Babylon Fall Platinum's working on it.
Oh yeah, that one.
No, don't forget about the game where you get to play as a deaf person. Granted, it probably isn't going to be a good game.
Yeah, the Bye Bye Poo Poo Man. Yeah, that one.
All right, but no, it's probably gonna be pretty good to all right when it comes out. But I did not care about new IPs. I only cared about either their Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, or goddamn, fucking Avengers titles. I would have at least thought they would have at least showed off the second batch of DLC for 15, but no nothing.
No.
Get to see trailers you already saw.
Yes.
There are 2 trailers that they had you already saw. Out of like maybe like I forgot how many trailers there were. It was like a 30-minute thing. So
yeah, theirs was pretty short.
It was like an hour.
Bad.
Like 45 minutes actually.
Got to see Tomb Raider, which is gonna probably be really good. But
I still don't care about Tomb Raider. I don't remember. I played the first one.
You don't care about the fucking what's the Eclipse arc, the end of the golden age of Tomb Raider.
Unless there's an actual Bailet in there. No.
There isn't going to be a Bailet, but there's going to be a Crystal because this game is also crossing over with Final Fantasy 15.
Is it actually?
It actually is. They announced that it was crossing over with 15 like the day they announced that the game existed.
Fascinating.
I love it. I love it so much.
It will literally just be like a crystal or a chocobo or some shit. Ride a chocobo as you bow and arrow motherfuckers in the forest.
I love it so much. I love all the crossovers 15 and Final Fantasy in general is getting.
Don't forget Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter now
gonna be good. That's actually gonna be good. No joke.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to fight King Bahamut in Monster Hunter now.
No, it's just a behemoth.
No, it's King Bahamut.
What?
They specifically it specifically says King Bahamut.
Well, from the trailer, it's just a behemoth.
The trailer I saw said King Behemoth. So
King Behemoth?
Bahamut.
You were saying Bahamut.
Bahamut. Oh. It is, yeah, Bahamut. Bahamut's the one that looks like kind of like a tiger with the horns, right?
No, that's a dragon, James. Behemoth is the thing that
thing that looks like a tiger with horns is a dragon.
James, are you retarded?
What dragon looks like a tiger with horns?
No, James. Bahamut is the dragon. You're saying King Bahamut. I'm saying the thing that looks like a tiger. That is a behemoth.
Okay. King Behemoth. Then.
What the fucking wrong all day again.
I saw King. Christ. I saw King.
All right.
See, here's the thing, James.
What?
As history has shown, you tend to be wrong all day.
I like that phrasing.
It's not even a meme anymore. It's just life.
Sony's conference.
They brought back
a
Kingdom Hearts got me super hype. Last of Us 2 looks great.
Yep.
Savage Ellie looks awesome.
Punished Ellie.
Punished Ellie looks great. Fucking
Shin Ellie.
Ghosts of fucking
Tsushima.
Ellie.
Tsushima looks gonna be good. I can't wait to slice motherfuckers up in ancient Japan.
It'll be good. Yeah, we didn't get like the kind of conference like we did last year where it's just trailer after trailer after trailer. Well, we did, but it was all stuff that we knew what was coming ahead of time. We didn't have a whole lot of big announcements.
Spider-Man looks like it's gonna be good.
Spider-Man looks fantastic.
Question. Who do y'all think is coming to hit him? Because at first I thought it could be Green Goblin, but it could also be someone coming to help him. And if it is, I think it's Iron Man.
I legitimately want it to be Iron Man coming to hit him.
Bro, I love when he got A-Town stomped. That shit was great.
Yeah,
man was getting his ass beat.
They're just beating the shit out of him.
Yo, steal them web slingers.
Not steal the web slingers. He was in the wrong part of Manhattan.
For those of you who don't know, I fucking hate Spider-Man.
You hate Spider-Man? What? Why do you hate Spider-Man?
I just don't think he's a good character.
The
other versions I'm alright with. Miles Morales is pretty good.
What about Homecoming? What do you think of that?
Oh, of course you hate the white man.
Alright. Homecoming was a good movie. It was a good movie.
It was.
I still don't like
Spider-Man.
Movie. I disagree, but yeah. Homecoming was pretty good.
Why don't you like explain to me why don't you like Spider-Man? Like, what about his character?
Because he's made shitty decisions. He's a shitty character, and like I feel like he's overhyped a lot. So, like the thing about it is like the same thing could be said about Wolverine. He is a shitty character. He makes shitty decisions all the time, and he's super overhyped. But the thing about his character is he's shitty and he knows it.
I don't know. I
mean,
wouldn't say. See, this is weird because I don't know comics too well. But like, whenever I think of Peter Parker, I don't think of seeing like. Okay, so Okay, here's what it is.
Oh, here it comes.
Spider-Man's my favorite character. I like the idea of Peter Parker, but maybe in his actual canon, he's a shitty character.
What's your idea of Peter Parker?
Idea of Peter Parker is
just the movies.
No, plucky kid, with a heart of gold who's new to the superhero game, but like kind of like Ultimate Spider-Man essentially, where like
specifically teenage Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Okay.
I think of teenage Spider-Man more than I think of like adult Spider-Man.
Okay. Well, he's been an adult far longer than he's been a teenager.
Yeah.
So that's
like, unless you were reading comics actively in the like 60s and 70s, he's been an adult.
Maybe I was actively reading comics in the 60s.
Same with like fucking Cyclops. Like throughout most of his career, he's been an adult and a shitty, huh?
It sounds like I fucking hate Cyclops. Cyclops is actually like my most hated comic character.
I wouldn't say most.
I don't like the idea of Peter Parker being compared to Cyclops. Let's move on to.
I like Spider-Man well enough. Like that. Like that's George's hate. I like Spider-Man.
I wouldn't say he's as bad as Cyclops, but like he's not good. I much like the alternate versions, like the Miles Morales, as I said, and the Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen's actually my favorite version.
Spider-Gwen's alright.
She's pretty good. Tier.
So did either of you see the Devolver Digital conference? I know.
No. What do you think of Silk?
Silk?
Which one is Silk?
Man, I get Silk and Spider-Girl confused sometimes. So that
Spider-Girl was something completely unrelated. Silk was the spider that bit Peter Parker. Actually didn't die immediately. It crawled off for a little bit longer, bit one more person. That's Silk.
Okay. Is she the one that has like the organic webbing? Because like I think I know.
Yes.
Silk. I know what she
Silk. Like I think Silk is like in concept and design cooler than Spider-Man.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't read that many stories with her in it, so I can't
pull her up real quick. So Georgia. Silk.
She has like a black outfit, right? Like black and white, and it's like spider. Yeah, I know what she looks like, but like I just haven't seen that many stories with her involved in it.
She's like been more of a like an add-on character. Apparently, they haven't been pushing her that much because, like, as far as the new characters are concerned, the three that they're really focusing on right now are Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, the new I don't remember his name, but the new Nova, and then Miles Morales.
Oh, Kid Nova, yeah. I mean, they're all on like a superhero team together now too, called the Champions. It's pretty good.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like teenage, and they even have teenage Cyclops there.
Yep.
And guess what? Teenage Cyclops thinks of his
about
older
that.
self. No, it's good though, because Teenage Cyclops is actually redeemable, and he actually hates himself in the future too. It's fine. It's fine.
They have a great conversation with adult, like, washed up Nova, who's just like, "Who are you people?" Like, "Oh, I'm Miss Marvel," or "I'm Captain Marvel." It's like, "You mean Miss Marvel?" "No, Captain Marvel. Miss Marvel's blah blah blah." Miles Morales explains what happens to Peter, and then Teen Cyclops explains what happens to adult Cyclops, and then Nova's just like, I'm just so tired of this shit. It's so dumb." It was good. I like that panel. Good panel.
It's as if comic continuity is fucking dumb.
It is very.
Mm-hmm.
So neither of you watched Devolver Digital, so I'll just quickly summarize it.
Wait, before we move on, I just want to say it was confirmed, because I think me and Claude talked about it before. It was confirmed that like Spider-Man is like part of a larger Marvel universe, because like they are including like things like such as the Avengers Tower and Stark Industries and other stuff.
James,
so that is pretty cool.
General.
I'm what?
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
I'm doing what?
But yeah, there. What, James?
What's in general?
Picture of Silk.
Silk.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, I know her. I just haven't seen her in that much. She's like Asian, right?
I don't remember. I've only seen her in like the very first thing she showed up in, where she thought she had to kill Spider-Man.
Oof.
Cause like she's been like, cause here's the thing. That I'm like, man, Peter got lucky. Like they found out that the spider bit her like before she figured anything out, so she was just like straight up captured and imprisoned forever. That's why no one had seen her.
Ooh, that's fucked.
Yeah, and then Spider-Man like freed her or whatever. I don't really remember the details. It's been a while since I read that story.
Okay. Hey, James.
Yeah.
Idea. Next podcast, we should have a This Week in Comics.
Next, we should have a This Week in Comics.
Yeah, because there's a lot of good shit happening in comics right now.
Yeah, sure. That'll
James,
be fine.
like that's just like me and you who could talk about that.
Oh fuck, you're right.
But I could talk about comics.
No, you couldn't,
like,
James.
I could
he
talk
could
about
just be
comics
the
from like
outsider. He could just be the outsider that has the occasional shitty opinion.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really good with those. Anyway, Devolver. So to sum up the Devolver Digital conference, it was basically an extension of the last one, in which it was just crazy shit happening all the time, and constantly like just memeing on the idea of these conferences and everything that goes on with them. They made the fake loot box coin thing, which is like a constantly price changing fake coin that you can buy about the size of your fist. And the price changes every hour. And they sold out. And after, like, immediately after the conference ended. And it went up to, as last time I saw, it went up to like $175 like a couple of days ago.
Wait, is it a real thing?
It is a real thing that you can buy.
Oh, I thought that was a joke.
It was a joke, but it's a real thing you can buy. It's their newest cryptocurrency, because they don't know what the price is going to be. You don't know what the price is going to be. And it has no discernible value outside of you buying it. You can't use it to purchase anything. It's just something you can buy. It was great. Plenty of good memes. They kept doing the fake audience joke, which was great. And like I said earlier, the last like minute was just a recreation of the first few scenes from RoboCop. So now they're gonna have like a narrative every E3 conference they have, which is great. And they also announced Metal Wolf Chaos XD and a couple of other really good looking indie games. So really good conference. I give it an A. It was only about 30 minutes, but it was short and to the point, and it was really good.
I won't have a vote on this one because I did not watch it. I don't know about George.
Wait, what?
The Devolver conference. Did you watch it?
Oh no, I did not.
That's
I missed
fine.
It.
The Ubisoft conference was nothing. I thought it was kind of endearing with how like they kept forgetting to turn their mics off as they go backstage.
I'm gonna give them a D.
Wait, which conference?
Ubisoft.
Odyssey being fucking. It's not even a surprise when Assassin's Creed is like announced because it always leaks beforehand.
It does.
I don't even care because like Assassin's Creed is like now it's a cemented thing. So someone's like, "You don't think it's cool?" I was like, "I think it's Assassin's Creed again." Change the setting. It's the exact same thing. It's Assassin's Creed still.
Yep. They also announced it beforehand. They specifically tweeted a GIF of a guy Spartan kicking. Spartan kicking a dude over a mountain, so you instantly knew what it was. Also GIF. You know what's funny? If you watch the Devolver Digital Conference, there is a specific moment in which this exact thing happens, and the guy who says GIF and is really anal about the wording explodes to death. Right. Fun fact: watch the Devolver Digital Conference; it's really good. Don't watch the Ubisoft one; it's kind of boring and nothing happens.
It's super boring. It's all stuff you either do, like for me at least. I can't say you because I don't know what anyone else cares about who's listening to this, but stuff I didn't care for. Or stuff I didn't care for. It's the end of that sentence.
What was great is Pat and Paige were watching it on their stream. That's how I ended up rewatching it. When they did the Just Dance sequence that they always do, they specifically made it so like there was a marching band in front of the audience, and they never moved the camera past those people, so you could never see how the audience was reacting. So excellent camera work on Ubisoft's part by making sure to never show the audience ever during the entire conference.
I forgot Just Dance was a game. So when they were doing that, I'm like, what is happening? What is this? Like I was so confused. I thought it was just a performance.
Why are they just dancing?
Gotcha.
Anyway, the Nintendo conference, aka the Super.
Wait. You can't just forget about fucking Jade being evil and goddamn.
Wait, Beyond... Jade's evil? Also, I didn't pay attention to Beyond Good and Evil 2 because I don't know what that game fucking is yet, and I don't think
it's gonna be. No, they had gameplay. It was like mainly ship gameplay.
And also, like, it's a young Jade, so it's a prequel.
Yeah, I think so.
Does it make sense?
It's very unclear. I'm pretty sure it's a prequel, or it's Jade's mother, or some shit. All I know is that it
has to be a prequel because they say a young Jade, so
okay,
that was explicit.
Yeah, well, it's probably a prequel, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. They're gonna want everybody to make the music and the art. So it's pretty much a crowdfunded game.
God, that was so dumb. Yeah.
I think that's cool though.
Make the advertisements in our game that you're gonna see.
Yeah, like even if it's like, there's less work for them. Like say that's an IP that you care a lot about, that you really like the first one, and you don't have a strong feeling against like, oh, they're making it a sandbox game. Like, and you do art, and it's like, oh, I can actually have my thing in the thing I really like. That's cool.
I guess that's pretty cool. Should I promote the Dadcast and Beyond Good and Evil 2?
Do it.
Sure, why not?
Fuck it, I'll do it. I don't even care. I don't even care about this game. I'll ruin it. I'll do it. Fuck it, I'll do it today.
What's the most you guys, like, have you guys ever done anything for, like, hey, I want my stuff in X game? Like, maybe through, like, a Kickstarter or something?
No, I haven't. It usually costs too much money for me to actually like do it.
What about you, George?
You said no.
What, like something that I have made being promoted in a game?
Yeah, like let's just because like we mentioned the art thing, but like anything in any game or anything you're like, hey, I somehow have my thing in here, whether it's just your name in the credits from backing something or anything else.
Oh no, I haven't, but it'd be cool to.
Because I'm gonna look up what exactly it was, but I know I'm gonna have some of my stuff in the Cyanide and Happiness game because I backed it.
Nice.
I wanted to do extra dumb stuff. So let me find. Let's see. Let me see if I can find out what my rewards were because I don't remember what they were, but I know. Whatever. I'll just tell you guys when I find it.
Well, I'm gonna continue on to the Nintendo conference, aka the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate conference, because that's pretty much all they talked about.
That's all it was.
Yeah, I mean, it was the half that mattered.
Yeah, it was the half that mattered.
The Fire Emblem stuff looked good though.
Yeah, cool to see the Fire Emblems coming to the Switch. It's finally off in the mobile handhelds. That's good. honestly, I was excited to see Smash again. I'm so happy. I'm glad they went with that choice because I remember we talked about like who would we cut from the games and who would we put in, and I'm satisfied with this answer. It's
just everyone.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by the people who watch the conference and watch Sakurai say, "Hey, sorry if we don't have a lot of new characters in this version of the game," and then it's like, "Man, I hope we get these characters at DLC." And it's like, I don't, bruh, it's like 60 characters in this video game now.
It would be nice if we did get some good stuff in there, new additions that are good.
Maybe, but I would really expect much, and I would be satisfied with what we get. But yeah, I guess it would be fine if we had even more extra characters. Yeah, we saw more Octopath Traveler stuff in the conference. Saw Fire Emblem.
All the lore. So much lore.
Which is, I mean, I don't even, like, they already showed everything we needed to know on Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, but they didn't tell you that there was an updated thing. That's what they needed to tell you. They needed to tell you they updated the thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
We've updated our terms of services.
Octopath Traveler has updated their terms of services. Saw some more of Pokemon Go Pikachu Eevee, which is, oh. Man, that really hurt. That really killed me when I got really hyped and then immediately deflated upon further viewing. You guys could never understand my pain.
Nope.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for all the conferences. That's all the ones I watched. I don't know if you guys watched any extra ones.
Nope.
There weren't any extra. I don't.
Yeah, I watched all of them except for Devolver, and we talked about that.
And the PC gaming one. We didn't. I don't think any of us watched that one. And not even I watched that one.
No, I don't have a PC. I have zero reason to watch that.
I don't have a PC. Oh, big news. Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami are coming to PC. So that'll be hype. I'm excited. Kiwami 0 comes on PC in August. And then we don't have a release date for Kiwami.
I don't know what that Spurg shit you just did was, but okay.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
What was what? What was what? Guys, what did I do? I probably just stretched. What did I do?
So,
no,
what did you
answer
think
the
about
question.
The story arc when Cyclops literally fucked his dead wife's clone because he thought his wife was dead, but found out that she was still alive,
and then left his new wife and son?
Yep.
Fucking Cyclops is a piece of shit.
Cyclops is a big bitch. Big old bitch.
Big old fucking cunt. Needs to die.
This is the reason why Magneto was right. All right, big political discuss. Magneto or Professor X?
Professor X.
Side guys.
Professor X.
Magneto all day, all fucking day.
Okay.
Well, all right, so it depends. Ideologies, like I'm more about the peaceful thing that Professor X does, but Cyclops is on Professor X's side, so I have to default to Magneto.
I'm fucking like, once the piece does not work, fuck that. Use those powers. I'm all for that Magneto shit.
Fucking switching sides from Martin Luther King to Malcolm X.
Literally the Malcolm X versus Martin
literally
Luther King
all
argument.
it is. Like, I mean, it's all right after a while, but if you keep murdering people who can literally shake the earth to its core, nah, fuck you. It's gonna happen either peacefully or with a foot in your ass, but it's gonna happen. No one else had anything to say?
No, I was trying to find my thing. I found like what my back ear tier is, but I didn't see what I put.
Oh, alright. So that was the end of the discuss. Everybody just...
Let's see what I have. As far as the reward is, like, it was the $55 tier. This is once again the Cyanide and Happiness game. Let's see what to say. Oh, you thought you could get away with this, didn't you? Well, guess what, Buckaroo? This is going on your permanent record. deep in the bowels of the school. There'll be a permanent record of all your wrongdoings. You'll even get to send us some photos of yourself, or using the Science and Happiness Avatar Creator, which that's what I used. That'll be in the game. You're gonna regret that you messed with this principle. Also includes one game down. Yeah. And like, it was like on the things, it's like, hey, what's some stuff around you that you got caught for? Like, what did I put? It said something about like 3 books you forgot to turn in. So it's like, all right, what are books that the character was reading? I was like, what can I do that's stupid that I want to do? I can't swim well, so I put something about not being able to swim. I put something about like, this is when I was what was I playing? I don't know. We were playing Street Fighter 5 more actively at the time, so I think I put something about like mastering the Dark Ado or some dumb shit. Damn. One dumb one that I remember that I'm like, I have to put this. This is too stupid not to put in. It was like Waifu Wars Volume 1. Like, why your girl is best girl. I remember that verbatim.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was about it.
So with that, are there any closing thoughts before we close out the DADcast?
Remember Blood Rain?
No. I mean, yes, but no.
Same.
The name's familiar, but I don't know what that is.
Underworld, the game, but red hair instead of black hair.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I like how I can give him the most nothing description.
Yeah.
Well, like when I was like, it was slowly piecing back together.
Red hair instead of black hair.
Yeah.
In that case, I guess we'll close out the DADcast here. For any of you guys who are still on, who may not know yet, we are on podbean.com now. We have actually completely transferred from castbox.fm. So if you'd like to continue listening to the DADcast, you can download the DADcast or listen to it at weeklydadcast.podbean.com. Claude, strangle your dog to prevent him from talking.
No, I am not gonna do anything. When you let your cat mess with your mic, and you're like, "I'm not gonna move my cat."
My cat didn't mess with. I explicitly was moving my cat to not mess with my mic.
How many times has he been in chat with us where he did not do anything because his cat was there? He was like, "Oh no."
I was moving my cat. I just didn't want her to leave the room. That's all.
Yeah, because he's gonna eat that ass later. So
of course, dude. Are you not paying attention to my Snapchat? Anyway, you can listen to the DADcast at weeklydadcast.podbean.com. You can also listen to us live on the DADcast official twitch.tv/DADcast official Twitch channel.
Also listen to James and see James live at your local clan meetings
or the local zoo. I do part-time at both. You can send us your fan mail at officialdadcast@gmail.com. George, what was that email address?
What
was the email address I just said? You gotta show the brand, buddy. What was officialdadcast@gmail.com.
Official DADcast.
Yeah, official DADcast.
If you send us fan art, feel free to make pictures of James fingering himself so he can post it on his wall. So
just so you know what James looks like for your fan art.
Just imagine a walrus with facial hair.
Imagine Pearl from Blade, right? But instead of Pearl's head, replace that with Sloth from the Goonies, and that's James.
That's good.
You guys remember Pearl?
I don't know what you're talking. Oh no, I don't.
Oh no, yeah. Let me look at it right now.
From Blade? Wait. Oh, the fat thing, the blob.
yeah.
That's good.
You can also find the DADcast YouTube channel by searching DADcast and looking for the red microphone, where you have all of our video archives of all of the DADcasts and some exclusive video content you can only find there. Anyway, thank you all for listening to the DADcast.
James, I put Pearl in Safe for Work.
Thank you, Claude. Thank you, Claude. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good night, and thank you for joining us. See you next time.
Bye.